make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass.
We went through the wrong, but press the wrong button, meant to tap.
I can go deep. So make it feel like I went throwing him. Yeah. Trying to do 2 things at once.
Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad
This is
decision.
pissing me off, bro.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pulls it in. It's Alexis. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. Brown wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Norton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. The quick out. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Now, 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, right up top and nobody. He got burned.
A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll move the tight end. Give to the running back. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice penetration by this defense. Getting in there immediately. Causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Has to let this one go off his back.
They didn't press that button. Wow. Wow. I mean, I missed. Oh, I'm throwing this away, and I shouldn't be. That should have been my.
Nothing going right for this team early in the 1st quarter here. The defense is getting.
Oh, it's pissing me off. I didn't. I wasn't even pressing that button, and it went that way.
Get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense,
Now I am stuck.
Like offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
It's a CPU. I pressed the wrong damn button.
Ready to send the offense back onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns.
And it pissed me off.
Early going, and now right back to work. Finds a tight end.
I wasn't even trying to press that. Yeah, that's what pissed me off. I pressed the wrong button. I was looking to my left, my right, and I saw him on the corner. And I thought.
Quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Running back searching for a hole. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. The Bulls headed quickly to the line. Rides the back on the option. The give. makes his man miss. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top.
Get me with a spinning. I ain't worried about them. This team's up or down. I can tell you that. They got the momentum.
Get one of those long drives going.
Brown will throw it. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try the run. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal.
I don't see how he got away from me. Like, what? She can get in. Yeah, I got it moved over. It's moved over to where she can get in. Yes, she can.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Is he just what I get for not playing the past 2 days? So I played like late last night. It just don't make no sense how slow these guys are. Kentucky's faster than USF. Yeah, the way my guys are set up right now, yes.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be...
I got Kentucky.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This first half of
now I'm buckling in.
On the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun. Give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's McGowan. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Forced out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Some of them, I've come up on 5 stars that are that are 6, that are over like 6'4". I had one of 6'4".
Brown wants to pass. Got a man. It's Alexis.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. The quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, he'll take that completion.
Over here, front snap.
Power football with the run. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Well, you know what? What Democrats are doing.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rush is on him.
They're making plays.
He's got an open
I don't see how he escaped from me. I full rushed the shit out of him.
And they realize, all of a sudden, 29 days in,
A nice passing
that
game
this
by
is
this
a real
offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the
consequence.
same page.
Real
In
life
time,
game
in
for American
rhythm,
families.
creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football,
Some
ready to run
results
another play.
from their shutdown.
They stop him almost immediately.
So are they making plans to end the shutdown and reopen the government? Nope. They're going to propose a bill to fund food stamps
The
already
RPO, it's
for
complete.
shutdown.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him
Mr.
just a
President,
little
this
short.
request is a
And the
transparent
Bulls moving quickly to the line.
The Democrats want to keep the shutdown for what? Another month? Longer?
On third and short, they'll try
This
to
bill
pick
is
it up on the
political
ground
attempt to
here.
provide political
They
cover
are
for
on the move.
Democrats
They pick up the first down.
to allow them to carry on their government shutdown for the long term.
That has got to feel
You
good
hear
for
me?
this offense picking
Oh,
up
Yeah,
yeah.
it's cut out.
running
We did
because we
13
know the struggles they've had this season,
short-term
particularly
clean
on
CRs.
third down. So to come out
They
here,
have the majority.
run the ball, keep the drive
And
alive.
President Biden was
Let's
in the
see
White
if they
House.
can generate a
13.
little bit of momentum.
Got stuffed on first
They've
down
now
and
voted
second
13
and
times against.
Nice job by this
A
defense
clean
creating
CR.
that negative play. That's what all defenses want.
I don't
to
know where
do.
you,
Look
I
at
have
this
no
offense.
idea
They ain't
where you're
scared.
coming from.
Right back on the ball.
The Democrat
Ready to
leader
run
said
another
that
play. Ready to
President
make this
Trump
defense work.
could end this with a
Well, the
stroke of
defense
his
didn't
pen.
have a lot of time to celebrate that last
That's
big
his
play
right.
because here's the offense right
We
away
passed
back
that
at the line of
bill
scrimmage, ready to
with
roll
a
again
stroke
with
of his
tempo.
pen. He'll sign into law. And the government opens up. And SNAP beneficiaries, SNAP recipients get food assistance.
He goes down.
But you know what else? TSA workers get paid. Air traffic controllers get paid. Border Patrol
Let's see if they
agents
can
get
get
paid.
something going here late in the half.
Troops get paid.
Looking for space. It's McGowan.
These people here get
Has the
paid.
first down marker.
They're working without pay.
Takes it
You want to
the other way.
extend that and keep that
He
going?
gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
So the people who aren't going to get
Two-minute timeout,
the
and a
benefit of
score
what they're
on
trying
this
to do
drive
today,
would
Mr.
do
President,
wonders for their confidence.
are all the
That's
other
the type of
programs
explosive
that are
play you
affected.
love to start a drive
Head
with.
Start.
First down from the 42.
Grants to law enforcement to fight
Wants to go
fentanyl
up top on
and hire
first
more
down.
cops to protect communities.
Got his man.
Rural development programs that are important in my state. The Senator from New Mexico State, I assume as well. To support housing, utilities, infrastructure projects.
I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows
Small
exactly
business loans.
where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver
Certain
running the drag
loans.
route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
We've got a
National
timeout here
Guard
late in the
training.
first half, and
Critical
they'll
to our
try to get
nation's
more
military
points on the board
readiness.
before the break. This
Veterans
offense will
transition
snap it from the
assistance
42.
as they come out of service. Veterans cemetery services. Right now, there are no headstones, memorial certificates, cemetery maintenance,
Oh my god.
programs that are at risk,
Tight end in motion, see
rental
how
and
the D
housing
reacts.
assistance,
This thing is so much bigger than what we
delays in
thought.
processing.
I knew it was. Me and Grandma was talking about it.
Aircraft inspections and maintenance for air traffic control equipment.
Coaches always
People
They've
that
been
are
shut down
not
for
getting
29
paid.
days.
chance, and when you can run
I
with
mentioned
that
some
type
of them, but
efficiency
air
on
traffic
first down, man,
controllers,
you are doing just that.
TSA officers, Capitol Police that will protect us in this building.
Pass is incomplete.
NOAA
George
employees
Lewis
who are
finds
tracking hurricanes and other potential weather disruptions, disasters,
Bigger strike zone, a
food
bigger dude, and you could
inspectors,
tell they put the hit on
other
him,
food and drug
and that
safety
ball came
officials,
out, and it came
mine
to
state
Is that live right now?
physical by this defense.
people who don't have pay
on
certainty
third
right
and
now,
short, they'll
troops,
try to
folks
throw
like
for it.
ICE,
They'll run the
Border
screen.
Patrol, federal law
Walking
enforcement,
down
federal
right
wire
there, but
line,
it'll be
wire,
enough for a Kentucky
I should
first
say
down.
federal wildland
Man
fighters,
down on the play as the
firefighters,
officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're
extenders,
down to the 32-yard
Fed and
line on
Labs,
first and 10.
telehealth, and at-home care, community health
Not a
centers.
whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7.
Where's Law?
Might be calling a hot route. Gonna swing it on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. on third down, he drops to throw. Got his man. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilcox. Powers through the defender. Touchdown, Kentucky. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into
Now that's better.
together, try to come out with your
Say what, G?
and win this second half.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job.
Hey, I'll make them away just because so you can beat them. Yeah, in a way.
South Florida ready to send the offense back
one.
on the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse. And if they get a first
Say
down,
what?
they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode and try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
He's gonna go deep. I already know it.
It's important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
They'll go with the 5 wide out set on 2nd and 7. Brown will throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had it.
A shot for the end zone. Pass is
Who, me?
incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I have with Marshall, and boy, they told me I came back and won it, boy.
Generate some points before going into the locker room,
I won about a fucking field goal. I scored 28 unanswered.
especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield
It was a tough battle, I will say that.
Just enough time to
Did
get
you
off
see
the
Bambi
play of the half.
on
What?
stage?
Timeout on the field.
What are you talking about?
Game here
The
in
play?
the first half.
Okay, go.
You talking about the play?
This will be the final play of the first half on
No.
1st
Who
and
the fuck
10.
is Banner?
And Drewski,
Oh,
Run the option.
have you seen that?
Now the
oh God. No one is.
look out. Ernie on the Jets.
She had her whole pack out.
You say what, G?
Touchdown, Wildcats.
Why you say that? Because I cut back like that?
Getting it in on the option.
So when I cut back like that?
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down.
I told you I had to lock in.
That is a terrible job.
And you know what's crazy? I think I get ball back.
Injury, you've now given up the lead.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And talk about a good competitive game so far.
You talking right there when I got hit.
It's been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity. The result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside. inside Raymond James Stadium.
Oh, I took it off.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway.
Hey, you check out how's your SMU team doing?
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see
I should have beat Nebraska. I couldn't play Michigan, so I got sick to my stomach. And I played who did I play? Did I play Texas? No. Who I played next? I beat him by a field goal. I came back and won that, and we won by a field goal. Because I picked his ass off. I picked him off 5 or 6 times.
There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better.
You ain't doing nothing. Nobody ain't got no problem with me. Yeah. You don't want no problem with me. Just another day.
Catch in the middle, it's Alexis.
Well, I shouldn't have went cover 4, but I did.
4-yard line, it'll be a first down. The Bulls in the hurry up.
Ain't baby his baby mama.
The explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Throws to the wideout.
Got me up to dang, that sucker slid in there. So what am I gonna have to do to fix that?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half. So in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Just keep slinging it. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
And nobody was right. If he was right there, he could have played underneath that.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, USF! They take the lead with the 6.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined. And the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll go to the counter. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into...
It's a seam wide open, and he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the shotgun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and getting him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt. The lead now trimmed to 28-24. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Brown will throw it. Snags it over the middle.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Going to take a shot on second and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
No, she didn't.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
See, we stand together, we look like 2-0. That is no fucking way possible, bro.
Defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Give to the back. Going the other way, and he's got room. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll ride the hot hand. On the move at the 30. Turning it on. Touchdown, Wildcats. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Kentucky, 31, South Florida, 28.
Field field it in the end zone. It's Alexis. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
This is a shootout.
Pull me up for a deep ball. For a deep run. I ran after catch. Like all my three players got caught up into each other. He knew what he was doing.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Off play action. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Got enough space. Touchdown, South Florida. And with that, they move out front.
Oh, of course, it's Nimrod.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it on the jet sweep, looking for room outside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They'll give it to the back. Plows through the defense. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
They already took the video down, but she
Oh, yeah, I
was in
saw that.
lingerie and
Yeah.
she had her whole cat out.
I saw it.
They'll try to power their way ahead.
I saw the video on Facebook.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked.
Somebody said something hilarious. I can't remember what they said. It was hilarious.
Offense really moving the ball quickly. On the run, it's Wilcox. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
I know it. You see, I'm running the ball.
But he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3
Everybody's
on
having
first
that.
down and 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, running back gets the give. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get it.
They can't stop this running game.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Wilcox. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. A huge huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Sets up the screen, and they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. Not able to get it in, but there's not much downside in trying to punch it in on 4th down.
I agree. This close to the goal line, 4th down.
Touchdown, Kentucky! They move on top here in the 4th.
I think that's the hardest part about coaching 18 to 22-year-olds, David, is complacency.
Second pump of the day, and I'm about to use my Mom Med wearable pumps. I already washed these. I charged my motor, so let's see what it's doing. Yeah.
All right.
Always trying to fight. They were the higher-ranked team coming into this game. Looked like they were just, kind of cruising early, had some miscues, but they fought their way back, and now they have the win.
And they definitely were sleepwalking. And they knew they were the better team, but they dug themselves a huge hole. I love the response. They got punched right in the mouth, but they didn't quit, and they didn't pout, and they didn't sulk, and they responded really well. They got on a heater, man, and they took the lead in this ballgame.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down 1 possession late in the 4th. Finds his man. It's Nimrod. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Makes the grab. It's Singleton. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
I got to tell you, I love the thought on offense. You want to get one of the fastest players in the country the ball in space, see if he can break one, make you a big play in a 2-minute situation. That's just a better job tackling by the defense. They practiced that all week, and it shows up week here late.
If he would have fumbled that, bro.
Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Well, whether it's play calling or whether it's the quarterback's decision-making, they're playing it way too safe. They can't dink and dunk and win this game. At this point, you've got to take shots.
And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to
Ball game.
away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
You say what?
Great place to start for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock
You said I wouldn't have called that play.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Oh, that count. Let's finish this game.
Keep it on the ground. Runs through the tackle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on third down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's
over and over him.
Let's make sure our best players are touching the football.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down.
Well, I didn't get it. But before. So where we going?
They wanted to get the first down, run out this clock, take the dub. Now their defense is going to have to come out and step up big for them and make sure they don't give up any points.
Brown wants to pass. It's incomplete.
I had that pick sign.
Too aggressive from this senior, trying to fit that one in there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. He wants a big play here late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. There he goes. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's Singleton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw on third. Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Defense calls the timeout, trying to build up the nerves with this kicker. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He's got it. Showing off that
Now
big
we're going
leg,
over.
37 yards
I ain't
out.
gonna go over.
Let's go
I
to
got
the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
36.
Guys, it has gone final in that fascinating Pac-12 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Oregon State somehow, some way, found a way there in Corvallis and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's McGowan. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they've regained the lead. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week. These 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.
Yeah. I took Marshall from a 65 overall team to a 74 in 1 year. So this is year two that I'm in with them. It's year three, but year two for me.
Welcome everyone to Huntington, West Virginia, Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home of the Marshall Thundering Herd. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Washington will kick off as this
They gave me the big schools. And in the Pac-12. They put me as Marshall in the Pac-12.
So Marshall's offense will have first crack at this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact?
I just gotta be smart against them. I beat Boston College and they was a higher rank than me.
Physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys...
Hey, G, do you want to run one after this?
We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Okay. How's your kidneys holding up, bro?
Wilson to pass. Finds his man in the middle. Turning it on.
All right. How's your kidneys holding up?
They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Wait a minute. What about the other league? I've been waiting for to see. Nobody has contacted me from that league.
Down at 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by
You got to give it time. Give it about at least it'll take 2 or 3 days.
them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's one-on-one. Stop the run first.
14 people have joined quick.
They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll.
People are wanting leagues.
On 4th down in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, I threw that.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And a big return after the
I got one.
He sets up the offense for this possession.
Yeah, he's got. I can tell you who's open. It's 24 hours. Advancement.
Got it behind the line. It's Harris. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled.
Because I'm the Falcons in there.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
I'm thinking about leaving that league, just keeping our leagues on Madden. On Madden.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
See, this is going to be a challenge for. It's going to be a challenge for me because that boy's got freaking 99 carrying.
He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing.
Quarterback's a star.
Throwing it away, getting the incomplete.
Got him.
You can get and make this
Kick that field goal.
He's not going to make it. What a job.
Don't underestimate the Thundering Herd.
And the field goal unit
What? Oh, my kicking my foot. I'm not actually bouncing. I told you I'm not.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Caught behind the line. It's Quinn.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play?
I did some quick small contracts, 2-year contracts.
Nice job.
Because I got older players, just so I get more money.
That might have been huge.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set
Ain't gonna get much.
And now you're set up to fail.
Yeah, do much. They say it's that restructure contracts, but that's gonna put you in the lower, put you close to the negative next season.
On the run, it's Quinn, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Why didn't you put his bed in here yesterday?
Wilson will throw.
I just not realize. I knew the blanket was there. I just didn't realize the bed was in the blanket. Like it was in the bed.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
See, these cross routes is tearing them up. I almost beat the Eagles in that league.
To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to it and then throw downfield.
And that's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection.
Finds his tight end.
Yeah, I gave the Eagles like, bro, you tearing my ass up with Harrison was mossing everybody. Couldn't do nothing to him. He couldn't stop him. Like 300. If you go look. You can tell how many yards I had with him. I think 338, 340 yards.
On the option. Now the pitch. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And guess who I hired as my offensive coordinator? Andy Reid.
Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
That's Poncho's.
Faces a 3rd and short. Wilson to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's good. And we're even here in the 1st. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for some running.
That made me so mad, bro. You're going to have to pass against me because I'm going to stop that running game. Not that time.
Just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Huskies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Wow, how about the stop-start speed? That reminds you of Napoleon Kaufman or Bishop Sankey, Myles Gaskin, great Washington Husky running backs of years past that just made defenders look silly because of that stop-start ability. This dude has some wheels.
They'll snap this one.
It'll be 2 o'clock.
It's first down. Use the play fake down to throw.
You should. Oh, what a lurk!
It's intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense gets set for second down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Wilson will throw. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Quinn. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Marshall! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense.
I think you're almost at the lower off.
This guy has had. Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defense is up to this
I can't
point.
remember.
Don't have any answers for this guy.
I know I'm sitting stone for here.
He'll bring it out. It's Acosta. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab on the left side. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a first and goal. Quickly complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done. Here, you got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and goal, the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a third down and goal situation.
They'll run it on third and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be fourth down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 6 over USF. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Get it out on the screen. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Wilson to pass. He's going to let it go. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've had a couple of drives bogged down, had to settle for field goals, and now they'll try to get it into the end zone this time. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Part of the DNA of the Washington offense has been a guy who can get it done with his arm.
And just finding a guy that makes everybody around you better. They can make the right decisions. They can highlight your skill positions. That's what gets the Washington fans going crazy, going nuts, and that's when they have those great football teams.
He's got it at the 20. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got him. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. He'll try to tack on 1 more.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Wilson will throw. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. They'll give it to him again. It's a fumble. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The Thundering Herd was stuck with some tough field position, but now a chance to get a drive going. He'll toss it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They want to continue this long drive. Night play coming. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Shelton. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wilson to pass. They've got the screen set up. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. 2nd half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly. do some more damage.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Handoff to the single running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Firing deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. That pass is incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the 1st down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. He's in open space downfield. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. On the option, he'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Wilson will throw. On the run, still looking. He'll get rid of it. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He's looking to throw. Got a man, it's Quinn. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Now the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Great job by the defense not falling asleep on that play. Like, you're right there in that fringe area, this part of the field where offenses will get a little bit aggressive and try to throw the football because they kind of think the field's shrinking, is harder to run. Nice job staying on it, staying disciplined, and executing by this defense.
Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. That is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Marshall, 17. Washington, 13.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. He'll pull it on the read. Fights off a defender. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Soft spot in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decisions, made big plays. That's what the Husky fans want to see.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the red zone, it's Smith. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. It's a one-score game lead, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They've got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. They'll go to the ground. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. Marshall might go for a big play here on second and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on second and long. Wilson to pass. Now improvising. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
How about that critical moment in the fourth quarter? He hasn't really had a lot of success on the ground, but you put the ball in his hands. It's a pass play. You want to throw it, but he makes a very good decision. He tucks it. He gets the first down. That's a big-time play in the fourth quarter by this quarterback.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Bringing the heat. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
What a great job tackling that time by the cornerback. Out on an island by himself. It's just him and the pitchman one-on-one. The offense is trying to go option. They get it out to their playmaker in space. But this guy is good at covering, and he's good at tackling, and he showed it to you right there.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Dead center perfect. And wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Wilson will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hurd!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Huskies want to move quickly.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
On 4th down, going to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Got him and nobody's close. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
At the 36-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. 35 seconds remaining. They'll line up for the onside kick to try to pull this thing out.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win.